Hello, my marvellous sausages. It's the 24th of January, and it's Destiny 2 reset time again. Now, we're going to have a little look. I don't think we've got anything happening this week in regard to our missions. No, nothing happening there with old Rasputin. So what we're going to do is have a look at the Eververse store. We'll have a look at the ritual playlist changes and the pinnacles. But we've also had a really nice hotfix with some juicy stuff happening in that as well. So we'll take a look at all those, well, the more interesting parts of that. But first of all, let's pile on into the Eververse store. First off, the silver Malarkeys, red light, green light, 1,000 silver for this emote. That's new this season. What's going on? Stop emote. Is he going to do anything? And stop. Oh, I see. That's really weird. Start it again. And stop. That's quite interesting. I don't know if I like that. That's strange, that, isn't it? Yeah, I don't get it. Although you could be using it quite interestingly. We've got a finisher here, the Axed Question finisher. Ugh, ooh, that's good. I like that. A huge chopper right in the face. Ugh, I like that, that's good. What else do we have here? Warlock ornaments, this time for the Osmium Banshee gloves, the Endothermia, 600 silver, and actually very oh, that's very nice indeed. Ooh, I like the, yeah, we've had these before, haven't we, I think? Yes, but that's very nice, I do like them. The Titans ornament for silver is Myrin's Odyssey. This is for the Dune Marchers. But look at those! I haven't seen that before. Oh, it's brand new, that's why. That is very nice. I'm going to keep an eye out for that for Bright Dust. For the Hunters, it's the 8,000er. Oh, this is for the Frosties. Let's have a look at that. They're pretty cool. Well, yeah, they are. No, they are pretty cool. Nice crampons. And we do have another weapon ornament as well. This is for the Risk Runner. This is only for the Lunar New Year stuff. The Leporine Jubilation. Let's have a look at that. That's very nice indeed. Yes, we saw that one last week. It's good. We don't have any extra stuff this week, though, in regard to Bright Dust, unfortunately. So, talking of Bright Dust, let's go and have a little look at what we've got this week. If you haven't got this, it's brilliant. It's Neo Pop Wave. It's probably the most ridiculous shader in the entire game, possibly. But just look at it. It doesn't do anything. No, I know it doesn't look like much on this particular getup I've got here. But if you stick it on a ship, for example, then you can see how crazy it goes on the harder surface stuff. Look at that. So that's well worth picking up for 300 Bright Dust. We've got the Vex Incursion entrance here. Let's have a look at this. That's new this season as well. There we go. Nice sparkly gold one there. This is a very nice sparrow. It's called the Winning Streak, 2,500 Bright Dust. Ain't that cool? That is very cool. I haven't got that, I don't think, and I do like it. Ooh, it's a possible buy, that one. I'll have to think about it. We've got the Dance-Off emote here, 3,250 exotic emote. Oh yeah, we've seen that one before, haven't we? I find that quite quick. It's quite good. I'm sure it'd be good if a long line of you all do it together. Yeah, and it changes colour. Does the chair change colour? Yes, look. Purple chair, yellow chair, blue chair. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. I didn't really notice that. Let's pile down and look at the rest of the Bright Dust Malarkeys. Oh, we got a camping emoji here. This is all the way from Season of the Hunt. Oh, look at that, look. Oh, and we got a fire as well. Good grief. That's nice. I don't think I've got that one either. Good grief, there's going to be far too much money being spent here this week. I love this one, the Dastardly Stash, or Tash as we call it here. Yes, that's great. You know, I just wish that when they stop, the Tash would stay, but it doesn't, it fades away. Made a rhyme then, but that's pretty good, 700 Bright Dust. Standout Pose is a rare emote this week. Does he hold it forever? If he holds it forever, that's great. That's really... Oh, he's holding it forever. Ah, he stopped. But, you know, that's not too bad. I'm actually going to buy that one because I quite like it. Let's have a look. Season of the Splicer. Sparrow. M3D1 Angelos. Let's have a look. Or Meaty Angelos, is it? Look at that. That's very strange, isn't it? It looks like there's a gurney on it for an ambulance-y dead body kind of thing. Yes, look, it's got all the sort of medical symbols all over it. Ooh, that's cool. Nice retro booster there as well. That's actually a really unique sparrow. I like that. That's good. Next, we've got the Arclight boots for the Warlocks. These are Arc Universal Ornaments. Let's have a look at this. What have we got? That is very, very nice. I do like those, yes. Smart. The Thunderous Impact Greaves of the Titan Universal Ornament for the Arcage. Ooh, looks quite nice, doesn't that? Look really nice. It's kind of got a rocky effect and lightning pulsing. And the Hunter's Arc item is the Dynamo Current Strides, yes. I think they're very nice indeed. Ooh, I like the ooh, it's a lovely look for the hunters. Now, next, we've got an ornament for the Trinity Ghoul. Oh, I love the Trinity Ghoul, and I love that. Oh, no, I'm going to have to buy it. I've got to buy it. I should be keeping my bright duster at this point in the season, but I'm spending it anyway. The Namine projection, well, you know, I mean, that's, well, it's very good, you know, but it's no fedora. What do we have down here? Loot chest effects, transmit effect. That's quite cool. That's cool. That's Season of the Opulence. That's ages old. And Dark Blade effects as well, again from Season of Opulence. That's quite nice, that one too. We got the Jade Coin effects here. This is ages and ages ago again. Yeah, but that's quite nice. I quite like that one. Now then, woo, this is good. Tide Smoke. This was an excellent shader that was last season. Was it last season or Season of the Haunted? Well, anyway, it's a couple of seasons ago, and it's brilliant because it really does some nice matte black effects. I really would recommend you pick that up for 300 bright dust. Next, we've got Heat Shielded. Now, I've already got this one, obviously, but I don't really know what it's like. Nice yellow boots and sort of duvet trousers. There they are, that's good. Bloody Tooth, you've got to get this. It's excellent. It does loads of good stuff. Maybe my my getup here isn't doing it justice, but I do like the blacks. It does turn things a nice white, and the brown is really strong and shiny. It's excellent. It's like a chestnut brown. I love that. And then Warbrick as well. Two amazing ones. Warbrick is really cool. I know it's made him look stupid with his white moon boots, but it's a very, very good shader and turns things black. They are, for example, look at my Riptide there. It looks awesome. Now, the seasonal challenges, we've got week 8. There's only 6 of them this week. We've got one called Seraph Shield 3. Complete the exotic mission Operation Seraph Shield Legend difficulty. We've all done that, probably. And then you got to get pulse rifle kills, and it's for 8. God, that's so stingy with that stuff. Serifix Umbrella, that's so stingy. That needs to be more. It's doing my head in, that is, this season. It's really far too thin on the ground. Claim rewards here, so we've got to do Heist Battlegrounds in the playlist. There we are, well, we claim that, thanks very much. Umbral Focusing, Focus Eyeglass Weapon Engrams at the Exo Frame. Ain't done any of that yet. And also Calibrate Pulse Rifles, Fusion Rifles. Power Grenade Launchers, rapidly defeating combatants and defeating guardians will award bonus progress for there. There's a brightest reward on that one. Gambit Ornament, acquire the Ornament for Velis X. This is well worth getting now because you've got a 50% boost to Gambit reputation gains. So you're going to find that you get that really quickly, and it's triple plus on the XP as well, which is good for boosting things up. And then Trial by Firing Squad, win multiple rounds in Trials of Osiris, but you will get a Trials of Osiris weapon, so that might be worth putting yourself through the agony this weekend. Now, we do have a bit of an alert here. Apparently, Bungie are investigating an issue where several triumphs have had their progress reset unintentionally, which can potentially remove earned seals from players. A bit stressy there, so if you've noticed something like that happening, Bungie are aware and they're looking into it. Now, here we are with Banshee. He's got some very interesting gear this week. Remember, these get reset at midnight tomorrow. That's UK time, so you've only got a day, really, to get these things. First off, we've got the Percy's D. This has been given a B on Light GG, and it's an excellent roll. Headstone, rapid hit, extended mag, steady rounds, polygonal rifling, and extended barrel. And we've also got a range masterwork on it as well. That is very good. High impact frame scout there. Next, we've got the Lunulata B, 4B art pencil. This comes with successful warm-up, rangefinder helical fletching, natural fletching, be careful, high tension string, and tactile string as well. This has been given a B on Light GG again, a very popular roll. 2 good ones in a row, and this one, people are all at Twitter on the Reddits. There we are, I'm mixing my social media there. But this is very, very good because it's got frenzy and subsistence. We've also got tactical mag, steady rounds, fluted barrel, and arrowhead break, and a handling masterwork. It's an A on Light GG, an excellent roll for the funnel web. This might even push up to an S by tomorrow. And don't forget as well, volatile rounds are going to be becoming very important next season because that's one of the ways we can deal with barrier champions. So this might come in very useful. Yes. Next, we've got the Galu RR3 sniper rifle. We've got Harmony, no distractions, appended mag, steady rounds, corkscrew rifling, and chambered compensator, and handling masterwork. Not very popular, that roll. It's been given a D for dunce. Next, one of my favourites. Right, this is important. This is excellent. excellent to get, really good to get, because it's got chill clip with it, the Typhon GL5. It's been given a B on Light GG, but really, you should be picking this up, because chill clip is going to be coming in so useful, because slowing targets will actually stun Overload champions in Lightfall. Freezing targets will stun unstoppable champions as well. So this is a very good anti-champion grenade launcher. Pick it up. And we've also got stats for all on it as well, which is really useful. Spike grenades too, augmented drum, countermass in the pit, and a volatile launch as well. And we got the velocity masterwork. Of anything this week, I think that's even more of a must-have than the funnel web. Right, finally, we've got the Taipan 4FR. Only been given an F because, of course, we can craft this baby. Opening shot, field prep, ionized battery, projection fuse, smile bar, and also chambered compensator with a range masterwork. It's actually not a bad roll, to be perfectly honest. So really, get yourself that Typhon and also the funnel web. Excellent. Let's have a look at the pinnacle malarkeys. First of all, we'll go for the Vanguard Ops playlist. The burn is Arc Singe. The Lightfall, or even the Nightfall this week, is the Scarlet Keep, which is quite a long one, which is quite interesting. But also then that's for the Grandmaster as well. I ran my first one last week. It was great fun. I'm not looking forward to this one though. And the Nightfall weapons reward is the Horror's Least Pulse Rifle. We have double reputation points for Crucible this week. Now it does say, as I'll be covering this a little bit later in the patch notes, that Rumble now has been removed from the weekly rotation and it's been restored as a game mode, but I can't see it on the screen as yet, so I'm not entirely sure how we access that unless they mean that it's just here. I don't know. Well, anyway, Team Scorched as well is the weekly rotator. The Pinnacle Raid is the Deepstone Crypt, and the Prophecy Dungeon is the Pinnacle Dungeon this week. So today we've had Hotfix 6.3.05. Now this was stuff that's going to happen in Lightfall, but they've brought it closer to us so we can get used to it, I suppose. Now I'm not going to go through every single thing because we'd all fall asleep because it's really boring, but what I'm going to do is go through the more juicy stuff that's interesting, yes. First thing that jumped out to me, Rumble is back as a standalone game mode. This is completely excellent, but it's also been removed from the weekly rotation. And this is cool for Gambit players, and if you're trying to get those Gambit ranks, increase the reputation games by over 50%. That's half, fact fans. Armor-wise, for the Titan's Ramparts, they've jiggery-pokeried around a bit to make sure people don't use it as much in PvP. So what they've done is increase the cooldown of the barricade ability while Santa's Ramparts are equipped by 70%, crikey. And they've also increased the amount of damage players deal to the barricade by 25%. So there you go. Here's something for you Deepstone Crypt raiders. What they've basically done is that they've adjusted the Deepstone Crypt raid encounter rewards to favour deep sight weapons that have not had their patterns fully unlocked. So thank goodness for that, otherwise you're getting red bars for things that you've already got, which is very irritating. I use this, the Forensic Nightmares Zoom, which is the submachine gun, as a decrease from 13 to 14. I probably won't notice. And for the lightweight frame, the BXR Battler, which is everyone's favourite pulse, they've reduced the zoom from 20 to 18. And sidearms in general, they've reduced the Season 18 aim assist fall-off distance buff from 30 to 20%. Now, there's a bit of a section on airborne effectiveness there, but I'm not going to go through that because I might fall asleep, fall off my chair, fall down the stairs, fall out of the front door and get run over by a bus. So I'm not going to do that, just in case that may happen. Been a few tweaks to the old exotics here. So we've got the Dead Messengers had a bit of a reduction of its splash damage against players from waves by 35%. And Dead Man's Tailor removed the damage penalty for 5 stacks of Cranial Spike, reduced hip fire and airborne aim assist cone angles by 25% on mouse and keyboard. Oh, it's all about cone angles. Reduced hip fire, angle, bonus, scale. See? Reduced hip fire, precision aim, cone angle. Something to do with ice creams. Reduced hip fire, auto aim, fall off scalar from 1.5 to 1.1. Let me know in the comments what any of that means. Now, here's something that interests me. Abilities changes. They've increased the cooldown time of the following class abilities by around about 20%. So, Towering Barricade Rally Barricade, Thruster, Marksman Dodge, and Gambler's Dodge. They've all had their base cooldown time increased by roughly 20%. This is probably the best change so far. Rare engrams, that's the blue engrams, no longer drop after reaching the soft gear cap. Equivalent glimmer amounts will be rewarded instead. This update will be rolling out later today. Keep an eye out on Bungie Help when it's live. So it's not actually live as yet, it seems to be, but it is part and parcel of this hotfix. As for vendors, the gunsmith's reputation gains have increased by 25% to compensate for the lack of rare engrams. That's nice. Right, and on to bounties and pursuits. Let's have a quick squiz through this. The exotic catalyst quest boost now applies to all previous season pass exotic weapons catalysts. That is good, because that's a right drag when we don't have the boost from the current season pass. And if you did shape one of these weapons but you did not complete the objective for it, you can reshape the weapon with no changes, and thus no cost, to advance the objective, right? So just reshape it in the same form so you don't ruse any resonant elements. And in fact, that seems to have been a common bug for the Revision 0 quest, which isn't counting the actual weapon shaping. Also for the Report Reverse Lure quest as well, and the Report Relic Data quest as well. All of those, all you need to do is reshape the weapon without making any changes, and it will count towards the quest. Let me know as well what you're going to be purchasing this week, and what you think about all the changes that have piled in as well. And perhaps you can explain to me anything about this airborne effectiveness. What is it? And don't forget, if you enjoyed the vid, give me a like and subscribe. That would be utterly fantastic, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage out.